Good evening, my friends, and welcome to the next episode of Wind Waker. Last time out, well, we've got 5 days left to get another 600 or so rupees to be able to buy the heart container from Beedle. To that end, we're going to be going and we're going to be looping round up, round, down, and then making our way to Fire Mountain. So we're doing a big circuit round the Dragon Roost Island, hoping that we get a bit of money on the way. That's the plan. Let's go. So this one might be a little bit, let's say, of a chilled out, relaxed stream, except for the fact that we are really under the hammer in terms of our schedule. Tower of the Gods is absolutely huge, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's Tower of the Gods over there in the distance. Aha, I see a thing. Yep, we're gonna go and grab that. Do you know what we need to do? We're actually gonna need the grappling hook more than we're gonna need the Wind Waker, right? So. Yep, get in there. And stop right there. It's all about the money right now. It's all about the moolah. Very nice. Another 20. I mean, these things that we sail to. Where's the island in this square? Sorry. Have I just totally missed it somehow? Is it over here? Oh, we'll take that. Hang on. Is that it there? Is that it? Yes, could be. I see a fish. Where's the fish? There's the fish. And we have something glowing for us. Okay, we've got a few bits and pieces that we can do here, because I think those are also the deep sea divers too. Let me pull up quick my notebook on my computer here. Give me that chart. Paw Print Isle. Okay, and what's he got to say? What's he going to give us? Do you know what a choo-choo is? No, I'm not talking about the sound you make when you kiss someone. I thought he was going to go with train. I'm not talking about the sound of a train. A choo-choo. They're those slimy, monster-like puddles of goo that turn into blobs of jelly, stand up, and then start jumping around at you and crazy when you go near them. So they're monster-like. They're not actually monsters. There's lots of them on that island over there, so if you see any, I'd avoid them. They get nasty. Now that I think about it, every once in a while, I see the potion brewer who lives on Windfall Island come here. Now, why would he do that, Fry? You can make potions out of choo-choos, and there's lots on this island. I don't think there's anything particularly actionable about that clue. So I'm just going to mark it as complete straight off the bat. Right. Now what is that blue thing on the island? That's like a tent, is it? Or a house or something. Oh, and there's a post box. Interesting. So we're going to be around about here. Nabbed it. Another 200 rupees right now would be very, very handy. Okay, piece of heart. Very nice. Oh. Can I get out and swim over to this island? Go, Link! Swim! Swim, 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 swim! You're stuck. Good evening. Letters for TDF. We have 2 letters. Here is your letter. This parcel has been sent cash on delivery. Postage due is 201 rupees. I guess we have to. What is it? To the esteemed Mr. Fairy Person, thank you so much for your purchase. Enclosed is an incredible chart. This chart will show you where you can find the Triforce charts. I want you to use it to find lots of them. They are my favourite kind of charts. And also, sir, have you been checking your Tingle chart? Have you seen those giant fairy marks? Follow the chart to them and your fortune will increase greatly. Tingle! It's an incredible chart. Oh, I can't believe we spent 200 rupees on that. Next letter, please. How have you been, big brother? I'm here on the pirate ship writing you this letter. Isn't that neat? At first I was really scared, but they're all actually nice. For pirates, I mean. Mr. Gonzo's a really big guy, but ever since Miss Tetra left, he's been crying like a baby. It's kind of funny, but sort of sad too. Nudge is a little strange, but nice too. And as for Senza, his beard makes him look pretty mean, but he tells me really cool stories when he gets in the right mood. Zuko's kind of weird, and Mako's pretty quiet. Mako immediately gets mad whenever I try and take his glasses, so I do that a lot. As usual, Nico's always fooling around. He won't take anything serious. Actually, he seems sad not to have you around anymore. Were you guys good friends? I helped them all over with their chores, and they actually paid me a little for it, so I'm sending the money to you. Please use it, big brother. I'll loan you my telescope for a little longer, but you have to return it to me eventually, okay? I'm doing fine here, so don't you worry. I'll take good care of myself, and you be sure to take care of yourself. Good luck, Ariel. And she sent me 20 rupees. That's nice, isn't it? Let's have a look at this Tingle's incredible chart then. Ah, interesting. Ah, there's one on the Ghost Pirate ship, I see. One up there in the corner. I could have sworn that there's something somewhere else as well. One of them's on Windfall Island. No, not Windfall. Outset Island. That will probably be under the giant head that's there. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, there was one of those. Okay, what have we got in here? Who's this? And what is it? Oh. I thought this was like a building. Well, I don't know what to say to that. Oh, we've got a sign here, though. Ah, Dragon Roost Island, east of here. Very well. Let us move on. So somehow we've managed to start this episode by reducing our overall amount of money. Ah, maybe we shouldn't have accepted payment on delivery there. Okay, we're heading north. We're going around Dragon Roost. And I believe it's going to be that one over there is where we're heading. One really nice thing about this game is, you get plenty of opportunity to have your tea whilst playing it. This tea, incidentally, was a gift from a friend of mine. If you're unfamiliar with the UK, you might never have heard of Fortnum and Mason. And to be fair, a lot of people in the UK have never heard of Fortnum and Mason either. It's a shop in London. It's on Piccadilly, actually. And it's very, very nice. Very good tea. And so, yeah, so that's a Fortnum and Mason tea that I got given for, I believe I got given it for Christmas, actually. rather than my birthday. But yeah, it's good tea. Fortnum and Mason. If you've never been, it's worth a look. It's a bit touristy nowadays for sure. It's quite expensive, but it is I find it's a really good place to go if you happen to be in London. Like, I wouldn't make a specific trip to go out there. If you happen to be in London, it's a very good place to go to pick up gifts and presents for people who you're not sure what to get gifts or presents for. Do you know what I mean? Like, you always have someone who you're not 100% sure what to do, but Fortnum and Mason, they've got really good honey, they've got really good sugar, they've got really good teas, they've got really great coffees, scotch, port, wine. Really great to pick up gifts for people, particularly if they're people who don't live in London, because obviously to get to Fortnum and Mason is a bit of a trek. Or people who are abroad, of course. Often really appreciate it. But as I say, it's quite pricey, though. So, yeah. Give me a break. Oh, we've been here before. Sure, we can play. But like, huh. Okay, we don't want to hit him. We sort of want to get him when he's up, when he's coming up and down. Ah. We don't want to try and shoot him when he's too close to the water, because he's going faster by the time he hits the water. Whereas he's almost, well, physically speaking, he is, of course, actually stationary at the top of his jump. Oh, we're getting good here. This is going to give us like 90 rupees, maybe. I think it was 10 for every hit. Okay, maybe we'll get 80 rupees there. Oh, hang on, we got one more. Nice. You can only hit me 8 times. Excellent. So actually, maybe that's one of the best ways to grind for money. But, yes, no, he is quite right. Oh, we ended up not going north. We actually fully went northwest. We went to the wrong island. Well, there we go. Okay, let's set this going east. Okay, with that. Now that's going to be Dragon Roost to the right there. So it's almost certainly this small island that we're going for. Here we go. But yeah, scattering the bait and playing the archery game might be one of the best ways to be making money out here, because we are getting, yeah, if you can get like 80 rupees per go, it's not going to take many attempts for us to get the 1,000 that we need. Of course, we don't have a huge number of days now. We've got like 5 days or 4 days left or something. Okay, there's the fish. Crescent Moon Island. Perfect. You'd best be careful sailing these waters on nights when the moon is full. Right. Ghost ship on full moon. Well, if you like pure soul-freezing horror fry, then maybe you can handle it. And that's all the info I've got to offer. Okay. So yeah, it's kind of interesting because yeah, when you start actually writing down these clues and really kind of cataloging all of them, a lot of them do sort of repeat a bit, you know? There we go, right. Slightly this way. But around about there, maybe. No. Oh! Oh, we got bumped! Let's have a look. No, not... Well, maybe a little bit more. Around about here, maybe. Oh, no, we're going to get bumped again. Get out of here, shark. Okay, okay. Here we go. Did I get him? Ha 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 ha, we got him. Now, this is one of the earliest charts you find. But it's going to be one of the later islands that you go to, because there's no reason going up here unless you're really exploring plentifully. Now, how would you get that with no way of busting it open? Oh! Ah, got me. Got me. Oh, oh, oh. It would be helpful if I wasn't constantly missing the chest. Oh, lovely. Another treasure chart. Well, then let's have a little look. That does look familiar. There it is. Tingle Island. Fine. Okay, off we go. Ha! Pranked. So I'm just going to mark Crescent Moon Island as not really having very much on it. Paw Print Island, we've got a bit of a mystery on that one. But yeah, we're sort of going to come reasonably close to Thorned Fairy Island, actually. Which we weren't able to get into before because we didn't have the hammer. Oh, it's night time again. This is not boding well because now we've got like 3 days left and we have less money than we had before. Come on then, little fish. Seven Star Isles. If you see seagulls flying around some sea waters, that's a sign you need to be wary, because the seagulls flock to wherever big octos appear. Seagulls on water equal big octos. And that's all the info I've got to offer. Well, very well. Here's a question I have, though. What is even here on Seven Star Isles? Like, not very much at all. Just a couple of rocks in the middle of the ocean. So I'm not really sure what's even the purpose of those rocks, to be honest. But maybe it will become apparent later in the game. Okay. What do we got this time? Overlook Island. Do you know about the Golden Triumph Forks? They're there. Aha. But the cliff there rises sharply, and even if you wanted to climb it, there aren't any ledges or footing for you to grab onto. So what are you going to do? And that's all the info I have to offer. Well, what can we do then? That must be something for later, right? Because we don't have a way of just generating an updraft right now. Whoops. Well, we're going to head southwards now. We've got 2 more squares to investigate on the southward direction, and maybe Thorned Fairy Island will help us out in some way, although almost certainly not with rupees. Fairies obviously tend to give you some other kind of upgrade, usually. I mean, to be fair, we found a decent number of chests already. I mean, we found 2 chests already. It's just neither of them had the 200 rupee prizes that we sort of like to get, or that we would like to get. I mean, part of me is wondering, is the game really going to lock you out of a heart piece or a treasure chart just because you couldn't generate 1,000 rupees in 6 days? Like, by the time you see Beetle there, you might not even have the wallet that lets you have 1,000 rupees. I don't know. This is flight control platform. That sounds important. To the west, they're over on Dragon Roost Island. You'll see all kinds of rocks. Big ones, little ones. You get the picture. Anyway, they say that long ago there used to be a treasure hidden inside those things. Who knows? There may still be some left. You should open your eyes and take a good look around, from as high up as the sun to as low down as your toes. Well, we already last episode went and got... last episode we already got a big treasure that was under a rock near your toes, but a second rock near the summit? Maybe. I'll put a double question mark on that one. Meanwhile then, what is here then in flight control platform? Whoop. Oh, so it's Birdman Contest, sign encounter. If you think you were born to fly, then take the challenge of the sky to win fame and prizes. All the way out there. I see. Quite so. Oh, well, that's not helpful. But yeah, okay. Greetings, O person who has surely come to take the challenge of the big sky. This is where you can register for the official Rito Tribe Birdman Contest. And now listen. You are free to use any means, methods, or tools you have at your disposal to help you soar through the sky. The rules are simple. I have a vague recollection that there is a challenge in Breath of the Wild that is literally exactly this. Isn't there? Maybe. It's been a hot minute since I played Breath of the Wild, I'm not gonna lie. See how far you can fly before you crash into the roiling seas like so much dead weight driftwood. A banner stands now at the site where the great and talented champion who has flown the furthest to date crashed into the frothy waves in a massive splash of glory. If you're able to pass that flag, then you will become the new champion, and you will be drenched in praise, much as you will be drenched in seawater. The participation fee is a mere 10 rupees. Will you take the challenge? Then up the ladder you go. My brother waits you at the top. You don't seem to have any wings or feathers or anything on your back, so you do have something you can use to fly, right? I sure hope so. Here's wishing the wind beneath your, thing, whatever it is. Leaf. We're going to use the leaf. Ah, challenger! The contest is afoot! You see that banner far off into the distance? That marks the record distance set by our great and talented champion. You must pass that banner. Okay, well, we're brimmed in terms of our magic, so let's try it, shall we? Whoop! Do you know what? I should have windwakered it so that the wind was actually going in the correct direction before jumping off that. F's in the chat. Oh, do you know what? There's no chance. No chance. We're gonna need to spend another 10 rupees. Sploosh. Flight distance was 27 yards. Yes, a whopping 27 yards. What was that? That was so terrible. I don't even know where to begin offering advice. I could have fallen unconscious and done better than that. Fine, give me another go. Yes. I realise we're spending money, not making money right now. But maybe we can do this somehow. I guess this way. Yeah, here we go. Right, we now have the wind behind us. So let's go. Whoop! Much better. Oh no, we missed it! We missed it! No! A whopping 90 yards. I suppose that's about average, by which I mean not even remotely in the league of the great and talented. Have you ever thought about flying into any of the updrafts you see about there? They can really boost your distance. Okay, my friends, we're going to do this one more time. We're going to try this one more time. Wind should already be going in the correct direction. Yes, indeed, it does look like it is. Here we go. Whoop. Right. We're going to brim ourselves with that one. Oh no, we went past it again. No. It's really hard to judge your distance with those. "93 yards. I wouldn't mind so much if you could have another go. A little bit faster. Come on, one more, one more. This might be a terrible idea. We've now spent 40 rupees doing this. Probably not a good investment. We're going to have one last go. Here we go. Right, we're going to try and use our drop shadow to estimate. There we go. Right. The thing is, we are out of magic there. So no, actually, it's our magic that's going to be our limiting factor. But we got over 100 yards now. 117 yards. I suppose that's about average. Yeah, okay, fine. By far the biggest problem is, yeah, we're just not gonna have the magic to be able to do it. So we need to at least double our magic bar before we're gonna be able to do that. In fact, I'm going to write a note to that effect. Come back with double magic bar. In the meantime, we're heading back south. And here. Go! Oh, a submarine, eh? Well, those have always been worth going into whenever we've seen one before. Bit dark, innit? Whoop. Okay, got him. Oh no! These guys. That's definitely not what we want. We'll just sort of try and keep moving a little bit, to be honest. Oh, there's two of them, that's why. Whoop. Okay, not too bad. A platform chart. Now you can find the platforms out on the high seas. Okay. What's the relevance of the platforms? That's not something I know. We've got one guy just randomly walking around on the ceiling. So, tell me, game, what's the platform chart? Huh. I mean, there's a lot of platforms. Is there a relevance to taking them all on? Like, we've not been on any of the platforms yet. Is there something of relevance to doing all of the platforms, for example? Nice. 50 rupees is indeed great. So this is going to be our last island over here. This looks very similar to 7-Star Isle. We are also at dawn. Is that 2 days left or is that 3 days left now? Because there ain't a lot of days left for this beetle thing. Not a lot of days. Yeah. What do you reckon the odds on this being called 6-Star Isles are? Actually, no, there's 7 of them, isn't it? Was that close enough? Yeah, just about. Yeah, I've heard you want information. Star Belt. Starbelt Archipelago, was it? I wouldn't sail through these seas on nights when the left half of the moon is missing. Ghost ship when left half of moon is missing. Not my fault if you get so scared you can't go to the bathroom at night anymore. Okay. Yeah, there's a surprising number of these which are literally just, yeah, there's a ghost ship. Have you heard about the ghost ship? There's still a ghost ship, you know. Maybe that's a bit unfair. Oh, into here, please. Oh, no, we're going to get bonked. Ah. Oh, he got me. Got me before I could get my cannon on him. Okay. Just putting it out there, another 50 rupees wouldn't go amiss right now. Oh, very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay, onwards we're going to go. Because right there is Thorned Fairy Island, which we now know we can go into. Now, over that direction is the Fire Isle. Or maybe it's there, here, somewhere in that direction. Oop, we missed our starting mark. And that's where we're ultimately going, but that is, yeah. Oh, got another one of these. Maybe we should go up to those platforms and see what's what's up there. What do you reckon? Could be something useful. Like there, for example, I see that only one of them has a ladder. So you fly to the other one from the first one, is it? Maybe the platforms have some good stuff on them. The fact that there's a chart telling you where all of them are tell me that maybe it's going to be something interesting. I don't know. Okay, let's get in there. This will be magic bar upgrade, I guess. Because there's only like a couple of fairy islands we've not been on. And we know that the magic bar has to get upgraded, right? Allow me to aid you in your quest. Because I think there's only like one fairy island we've not been to after this. Because we've been to all the cardinal ones. And I don't know. We'll see. No, we can now carry more arrows with us. Okay, that's handy. The fairies in this fountain shall ease your weariness. When you grow fatigued from your battles, come here to be refreshed. Well, my friends, that's going to wrap us up for this episode of Wind Waker this week. Join us next time. What are we going to be doing next time? Well, we still need around about 600 rupees, and we're running out of time to get it. We'll probably go to Fire Mountain, get what we need there, but then we really need some dollar pretty quick. Join us next time. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. See you soon. Bye for now.